stay in the fight here. I'm gonna see if I can hit this guy. Got it. That was a leg. Hey, what's going on, guys? Phil here. Welcome back to another Mechwarrior Online build review, and this is actually the other Hunchback. We talked about the 4P and the 4G, and I couldn't say no to both because they're basically two of my favorite Hunchbacks. I'm not gonna just ignore them. So there you get two videos for the Hunchback. This is, of course, the 4G. I've ran this literally for years, since the beginning of Mechwarrior Online, which seems like it actually was a very long time ago. This is one of the founders, and well, so for those that are familiar with it, it's been around for a while. Just like the 4P, there's some pros and cons to this. What are the pros and what are the cons? Let's talk about them. One of the pros is that you're able to deliver something that, well, not many mechs are able to deliver, and that is an AC-20 in the torso, not relegated to the arm, and with a higher fire rate. And that's actually mainly due to the quirks this mech has as far as cooldown, and also the fact of you have the ability to torso twist and zombie with it right left side, and deliver some firepower. So that's sort of the pros, and it's just, it feels good, it looks good, it sounds good, and of course, like I said, it has hips like Elvis when it moves. It's got the strut going on, you know what I'm talking about. But what are the cons here? I would say the biggest con that you don't even really have to talk about is this right here. Look how big this is. It is a shoot me here sign. But again, if you're playing this right in the right circumstance and doing what you can do in your control, you can mitigate damage towards the right torso and just deliver that punch. Now, the Hunchback doesn't have jump jets. That's probably a con. It doesn't have ECM, but what it does make up with is the AC-20 here. And we have 5 tons of ammo, a light 275, 2 medium lasers. Now, you'll see some variations out there. This is the setup I have: a light ferro, double heat sinks, endo steel, the 275, no extra double heat sinks. Again, you're just throwing rounds down the range, and that is mainly due to the quirks here. And for those that don't know, this mech has some substantial ballistic quirks, 10 cooldown, and if we also see the 10 IS AC-20. So that is on top of the 20% stacking on top. Again, 32% cooldown on that AC-20. If you look at the cooldown, it goes from 4 seconds to 2.72 seconds on cooldown. And that's really what you're shooting for. You're shooting for that 20 damage of hate and discontent, going down range as quick as possible and being pinpoint as possible. And that's another big thing with this is, right, it's going to require aiming and shot placement. And of course, you can sandpaper, of course, but that doesn't really help you. The ability to take out a light, or maybe you see a vulnerability in someone's torso or something like that, you want to be pinpoint. And that's what the AC-20 does, especially with the IS side of things, right? So pretty simple. We don't have anything on the left arm, no armor. We do have structure, and then on the right arm, we have a reduced amount too. So check out the armor here. But at the end of the day, this mech has been around forever, and it's known just for its AC-20. It's hate and discontent downrange and being able to blat people in the face. So we're gonna go ahead and drop, showcase what this mech is capable of, and see if it's something that you want to check out. And of course, if you have a different build, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. And of course, pop in live on stream and you can tell me how you feel about the Hunchback 4G directly. And that's twitch.tv/NGNGTV. I stream Monday through Friday, 12 to 6 p.m. I hope to see you there. Don't disappoint me, or the Atlas, or he'll be coming for you. Let's go. All right, and here we go again. Gonna go ahead and start moving forward. 94.4 kph. Moving forward at a quick pace here. Obviously, we've got Dom the circle, which is actually sort of beneficial, I guess, for this setup. And that's mainly because most of the time, Dom, you end up rotating to the right. So let's go ahead and head there as quickly as possible. Hit F7. Of course, I would not be anywhere if it wasn't for my hula girl. Keep me level. Thank you. All right. So we're going to go ahead and push forward. Weapon groups. I've got my AC-20 in group 1. Then group 2, I've got the medium laser in the head, and of course, medium laser in the arm. And I just hit those together, weapon group 2 and 3, and of course, keeping 1 for or just myself. Here we go, hitting the circle here. And again, most of the time things rotate to the right here, but let's see if things change here. Again, the nice thing is you can just basically ridge here, fire, move back down. You got a good amount of speed as far as XL, DXL, which helps, but more often than not, we tend to rotate to the right and start blapping our way through here. So I'm gonna keep an eye out on top of this ridge and see if I can see anything. Go, that's also a yellow wang, so he's also rocking an AC-20. That guy, again, is not paying attention. He's staying there. As you can see here, very quick fire rate. 60 damage, he just dropped a strike. I'm gonna go ahead and maneuver to the right here, get outside of that strike range. Again, I just delivered 60 damage to that guy. Pretty much uncontested. I mean, like, he just sat there and took it. So we will deliver that. And you've got good speed and velocity on this. So we're gonna push. Oh, we're gonna push Golf. He's in trouble. He's in a lot of trouble. So let's go push him right here. Oh, we got something on the rear. I gotta be really careful with that. Whatever that is. It looks like a night gear. Gear. All right. I've got friendlies here, so I'm gonna go ahead and push. The Mark II Bravo. That might have been friendly damage. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and push here. I'm gonna deliver damage here. I gotta be careful with that torso. You can see, I just lost my torso there. Something just hammered me. I don't know if that was in front or what, but that just took off my torso. Good news is I don't really rely on it. Alright, that Yenlo is just like keyed in on me. Up there. They all are keyed in on me. I can't really move. I'm pinned here. This is not good. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to get out of here. This actually was going fine. This sort of like highlights one of the key things is you can lose that left torso and keep going full tilt. So let's see what sort of just plays out here. Be a little bit more patient. That's that night gear, and now I'm pretty much out of the fight here. Let's go ahead and see if we can stay in the fight. I'm gonna have to wrap around to the left here. If I go to the right, I'm vulnerable. If I go to the left, I can stay in the fight here. I'm gonna see if I can hit this guy. Got it. That was a leg. He didn't even see where that just came from. All right, I'm gonna swing back to the left here, help out friendlies. Speaking of which, shield with the right, punch with the left. There we go. He's stripped. I'm probably gonna die here. Actually, I'm gonna die here. There's nothing I can do about that. Quite a big difference as far as redesign of this map. I actually really like the new map. I think wall snipers have a little bit too much sight lines, or too much cover, right? But accessibility obviously is always good improvement, but man, you know, we've ran into, it hasn't been super difficult, hasn't been super penalizing, but there have been a few times where, oh, okay, I just missed that shot. Shoot a friendly. There's been a few times where you'll get a coordinated effort on top of that ridge, and that can be super rough. Let's go push up here again. Using thermals is a good way to use contrast. The only thing you have to worry about with thermals on this map is if something has stealth, and you know, again, you have to use your eyes for that. And that incubus is going to the right here. We're going, there we go, deliver some damage to target. I got ECM somewhere. I'm gonna go with pop UAV. It might be underneath me, which it probably is. It's probably underneath. But that Warhammer is not underneath, and I can do another set of damage. He is rocking. That's definitely a, probably an XL here. Or a light. It's got to be an XL or a light. I would assume. Ooh, that guy's missed legs. Oh, leg. Come on. Oh, there's Coterre. Saw him in the last match. Okay, proximity. That Kit Fox is leg is hurting. Again, I'm just gonna do damage. Oh, I gotta be really careful here. We got guys coming. See, I told you they were underneath. Right, we got a little pack coming up here, Hellfires. Let's see if we can go help out with that. Hellbringer, back up. Ooh, they're SRMs too. Let's go ahead and drop the strike. There we go. Strike is out. I'm gonna put pressure on this Hellbringer. He might have just messed up here. We'll see here. Yeah, that's a lot of damage being dealt. Obviously, he's got ECM. King Crab. Again, I'm just sort of being careful here. We could get some backup. They've got 3-2 right now. They actually have the advantage. We're getting reinforcements. I'm gonna go towards his CT. Left torso now. Left torso on him. Let's see if we can defang him. XL check. Okay. And again, you can see there, I'm shooting and twisting, shooting and twisting. All right, let's take down that UAV. Ooh, here's that Hellbringer. He's the one in the back. Oh, okay. So they have the advantage here. Shield with my left. Okay. They've got the numbers. I'm going to actually take the high ground here. We got some reinforcements coming in. There goes one of them. We got something coming up here. This is the... Oh, that's the... There we go. Put some rounds down range. We have another target. I'm going to try to shoot them from above and behind here. Let's see if I can put some pressure on. Yep, there we go. There we go. CT is on that guy. Now, I can't do anything about that, so I'm going to go to maneuver. It's still 2-2. This is crazy. All right. That Mark II Bravo is about to go down. That Arctic Wolf I have to be very aware of. We got friendlies that are putting pressure on him. That guy just dropped a... Oh, I thought that was him. I thought I just got a headshot there. All right, I want to shield with my left. Punch with my right. Shield with my left. If I lose it, it's not a biggie. But it's gonna open my torso up. I'm gonna spread damage there. I'm gonna get over here, see if I can get some assistance going on. Drop behind the enemies. Again, I'm sort of overextending here, but let's see if we can do some damage here. Just missed that shot. He's gonna, and he focused me down. But felt like I did an all right job there. Probably overcommitted. Probably should have stayed with the fight down near where the Hellbringers were, but not too shabby. All right, and that is it for the Hunchback 4G. Again, it's one of my favorite Hunchbacks. Now, of course, it does have its downfalls, and you saw that in action, right? It is still vulnerable. You can lose your left torso and still punch with your right. But again, on both circumstances there where I lost the left side. So again, if you're using this build, make sure to do just that, which is shoot with your right, and shield with your left, right? I always like to call it shield and then punch, shield and then punch, right? It's a really, really fun build. And again, if you like that fire rate of the AC-20, which I do, 32% cooldown, which is ridiculous on an AC-20. It's a really, really fun build. And if you want to group up with others in this, it can be quite alarming. Maybe even a Hunchback 4G with some Yenlo Wang, stuff like that. It is absurd with how much you can just sling in those AC-20s. You get 2 of these, 3 of these, 4 of these together. It can be quite ludicrous. Again, just blap, 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 blap going on all day long. But anyways, guys, this has been another mech review. I hope you guys found it as enjoyable as I did. I hope to see you on the next video. Until next time.